you read it, please?
Sure. Declaration of Autism Month. Autism is a permanent neurological disorder that becomes visible in the early stages of infancy. It is a disorder that does not discriminate against gender, race, or social status. Autism is a disorder characterized by the way it affects social, behavioral, and communicative abilities in children and people affected since birth. People with autism display certain behaviors, such as the inability to have normal social interactions, atypical learning abilities, and special interest on certain topics. Having routine activities or schedules and the difficulty to process sensory information are also predominant symptoms. Considering that, at the rate that more professionals are becoming experts in diagnosing autism, more children are being diagnosed on the spectrum. This results in 1 in 54 children at a national level being on the spectrum, and the figures show that in the United States, there are 1.5 million people affected by this disorder. In the Imperial Valley alone, there are 2,000 families who are affected by autism spectrum disorder. Considering that, the rate of autism is high in all regions of the world, and the lack of comprehension produces strong repercussions against children, their families, and their community. Stigmatization and discrimination associated in the diversity within neurological scope continue to be the main obstacles and challenges that people with autism face. Considering that there is no cure for autism, it is documented that if people with autism receive the proper treatment at an early age and continually throughout their life, they will live lives that will allow them to integrate socially and eventually branch into the workforce. Helping control their symptoms and stopping their disability from progressing can help people with autism cope with daily activities that are often impossible for them to do. Considering that, people with autism require special services and community support to ensure that their health and security is taken care of. Families also require support because of the psychological and financial strain that comes with having a child with autism. Considering that, the United Nations General Assembly declared in unanimity April 2nd as World Autism Awareness Day in order to highlight the need for contribution to the betterment of quality of life for people with autism so that they can live fulfilling lives as members of society. Therefore, it is settled that I, Carlos R. Gonzalez, declare the month of April 2018 as National Autism Awareness Month within the educational and student community in the city of Calexico. The district encourages that all employees and students participate in the activities within the National Autism Awareness Month within our municipality. This can be done by wearing blue one day out of the week amongst other activities that will be taking place in order to bring awareness with the means of educating the public about autism and creating a better community for people with autism. The foregoing resolution was at a regular meeting of this board held on March 22nd, 2018 by the following vote.
Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez.
A motion to approve.
There's a motion by Mr. Carlos Jr., second by Mr. Calderon. This is a resolution. Mr. Calderon?
Aye. Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Resolution passes for the Autism Month. Autism Month. All right. Thank you, Ms. Karim.